Hi everyone, it's me, Lenny Taylor, speaking ad hoc, off the cuff, on a whim. Well, I thought I'd speak about the future, 2021 to be specific. Through deduction and seeing how they've played things out this year, from gaslighting us into thinking we might starve in the beginning of the year, if you remember, shop shelves were empty. Not because people were overbuying, it was a psychological operation unto itself. They were just giving an impression, because if you went into the markets, I personally went to the Halal Butcher in Woolwich, which I have no issues with going to a Muslim butcher, quite frankly, and the greengrocers, the Nepalese greengrocers, they were always they were never empty, but the main supermarket chains, they were always empty. They had nothing on the shelves and this was on purpose. All big corporations have played their part in this. But back to the point, the pubs are essentially over. This is my guess. And that was one of the few social things I did like, was going out to the pub and having a pint and conversating with the locals. In my case, people Woolwich or Plumstead, and it was always quite a joy, and I do not think they'll be open this year. Christmas as we knew it does not exist anymore. I don't think, unless some miracle. I mean, no, because COVID-19 is a psychological operation. They're not gonna let up just because they may let up for ease it up for a few weeks and then throw it back on us like they did a couple months ago, where they're like, oh, there's only 6 cases a day now, yeah. Then all of a sudden it's fucking 20,000 cases a day. I'm not even gonna get into the COVID right now, but into what's the future holds. And the future, if you have nothing to live for, it seems very bleak. Extremely bleak. I mean, New Year's is... You think there's going to be thousands and thousands of people out there, in central London, doing a countdown? Nah, never in a million years, considering what's happened this year. So, yeah, there'll be a firework display here or there, social distance, conscious. But all in all, because I work as well, yes, some may find it hard to believe, but yes, I do work. And I took the 26th and 27th off because I'm supposed to work that weekend. But after that weekend it's New Year's, essentially, when I get back to work. And all is the same. And it's always been the same. Yeah, it was broken up by, Christmas festivities and New Year's and all that by a few days. And, people were going out to buying their turkeys and their hams and all the rest of it, spending time with the families, which I have family here in the UK, but I'm not... I was never the biggest fan of big family do's. I do love my family, and it's just that sometimes I prefer to be alone, and that might sound a bit selfish, but it isn't, because all in all, I can be a miserable cunt. And then so I believe that this whole path the 2030 agenda, and you'll hear this on the news more. People pushing the year 2030, 2030, 2030. You know, it's popping up all over the place. They're conditioning us for it. So how long this COVID phase of it will last? I would say maybe 5 years. But that doesn't have to stop what we want to do, whether that's return to nature, as I do want to do. But in my personal case, I'm just waiting on my mother to get back from China. She teaches English in China, and I just wish or want my family, my closest of family, to be closer to me than Shanghai, China at the moment, especially the way things are shaping up. Believe that it will just be droll, monotonous roll, you know, more COVID, more like social distancing, more mask wearing, more neuroticism, just a lot more of that, and a lot more suicides, I can guarantee it, from the information that I've garnered through a very hip to the truth viewer of mine, and a chat with a coroner. And it's not the most pleasant of things, but what can we do for the ones that are strong, you know, the stronger among us? I mean, it's all I can do is try to keep conscious and, you know, slay my demons and dragons in the greater war inside, and hopefully not succumb to my own foibles and shadow. And I'm not gonna get too deep into that either, but like I think that it'll just be one draw, especially for those who have nothing to. I mean, if you live for work, for instance, and I do not do that. I that's against my policy of life. Not to live, you know. It's gonna be bloody depressing. You'll get your few weeks off a year, but to what end? You know, like where are you going? Magaluf to wear some masks. You know, it'd be the social distanced holiday. For me, like, I can't even get back into Thailand, for fuck's sake, you know, because they are, even though they've got the least COVID cases, they are a huge part of this new world order scheme. So it's gonna, I don't know what next year holds. I wanted to go to Africa, but it looks like my mum can't get back here until July next year, so I'm not moving until I see my mother. And yeah, I would like to stay positive. I am staying positive, despite everything, despite all the horrors and the heights, and, you know, the ups and downs. I still have people out there that I love very dearly, as friends, as loves that never were, or never materialized, let's say. You know, teenage friends that I still keep in contact with. I mean, friends I had from my teens. I still have a soul, that's saying it sometimes it feels like it's broken and dismembered, but I try to do something like this, do a piece of art with a bit of truth, my musings on top of it, to test myself. Do I still have a soul? And yes, I do, and hopefully I will make it to 2021, whatever that means. I believe 2020 will just roll on. But you know, that just tells you like time means nada. It's just what means something is just, you know, for us that live in the northern hemisphere. You know, during the summer the days are long. You know, in the winter the days are short. You know, you know, it's the seasons. That's all that matters, not time or date or like, you know, these man-made. You know, I've always believed that if we went back to a more pagan mindset, a more nature orientated mindset, where we saw all as one, and we try to live as objectively as possible. I mean, that's not necessarily a pagan mindset, but like that is something that does help to live in an objective. I don't. I try not to judge anybody. I just try to live and just smile despite everything. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my little 10-minute or so jaunt into the depths of my murky abyss. Anyways, have a good one.